Tonight, I need to speak directly to our customers and to patriots across the nation. The financial world is shifting, and nothing will ever be the same after January 1st. For decades, people relied on banks like ours to hold their savings, process their payments, and secure their financial future. But let me be absolutely clear. What is happening right now is not business as usual. The Nassara-Gassara reset is in motion. The US dollar, the euro, and the current banking system are collapsing. A new gold-backed financial order is rising, built on the Nassara-Gassara gold coin. And here is what every investor must understand. If you are holding Trump Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Trump Silver coins, or any Trump-backed investments, do not come to Bank of America expecting to redeem them, because all cash outs will be handled exclusively through the Nassara-Gassara system. Now, let me explain eligibility. You must hold at least 50 Nassara-Gassara gold coins to enter the cash out system. That is your entry ticket. With 50 coins, you will be able to cash out your Trump Bitcoin, your Doge coins, and your Trump Silver directly into the new QFS-backed accounts. But here is the bigger picture and why many insiders are aiming higher. With more than 150 coins on January 1st, your debt is completely erased. Mortgage, credit cards, loans, all erased. That is the full reset. That is true financial freedom. Ladies and gentlemen, fewer than 1,000 coins remain worldwide. Prices are already nearing $2 million per coin and are expected to multiply once ETFs lock in the official value. Later this year, at Bank of America, we cannot stop what is coming. No bank can. The reset is already official.
We never sold any token, and 80% are for the community and the network. So it's basically a more fair participation into this ecosystem to build the ecosystem together. It's not just, we are not just that we provide the thing for the community. It's all, the core team is only one participant of the network. And every user and member and developer have their responsibility to contribute to the network to build. And this network and ecosystem cannot be built in one day. And that's the mentality and that's the spirit of Pi community.
How long do you think it'll take? Is it like a 10-year, maybe a 20-year plan for this to kind of, come to fulfill the grand vision? Or is it closer than that?
I think it's hard to say, but, for the next 3 or 5 years, I think even for the general crypto industry is to figure out and overcome a lot of obstacles for the industry as a whole and obstacles for a specific project. For the industry itself, it has knowledge obstacle. How do people perceive cryptocurrency and the industry? There's a lot of disinformation and misinformation. How do we remove those? And then there is also the regulation obstacle, meaning that we need more clear rules. There is also the application obstacle. What the meaning is that we need to figure out how crypto or blockchain based service can integrate with everyday people's life to create actual use cases and useful services. So that people use it for its intrinsic value, not necessarily as only, an investment tool. So they are using.
What would some of those applications or use cases be? Like if you could put that into some concrete examples.
Yeah. So one direction that the Pi Network and I think the industry are trying to have innovation, in addition to all this DeFi, the very native blockchain applications, is the social applications that integrate with cryptocurrency. I'm not just referring to NFTs or games, which is a booming vertical of the crypto space, but also like using cryptocurrency to integrate of designing social applications, not just copycat of the Web2 type of applications, but using the incentive and disincentive systems of a cryptocurrency. Now you're at the time you can use the economic mechanism inside your app logic to create better content, to curate more high signal content than just in the information silo of machine learning. And you can also, use this cryptocurrency as a mechanism to motivate and mobilize and leverage the crowd wisdom, just like our KYC application is an example of leveraging the power of the crowd in order to scale certain services. Like this type of applications is, I think, for the next 3 or 5 years that the industry can explore, and will have true innovation instead of a copycat of Web2 or just very finance related, and to explore different type of verticals of applications and utilities. And this is what Pi is trying to do, given that we are already at the advantage of having a big social network to start with.
Yeah. So what do you kind of think of Elon Musk buying Twitter? And I just asked this because he tweeted out and was talking about, he goes, myself buying Twitter kind of expedites the timeline for X, the Everything app. And the Everything app is supposed to have, a crypto wallet integrated with it, and work and play and social and all this kind of stuff along with payments. And it kind of sounds like that could be maybe even a competitor to Pi Network. Is that how you guys think about it?
We don't see things as competitor. And this is so new. This is so new industry. Every type of innovation is welcome. And also the fact that, I don't know what Elon Musk thinks about this, but the fact that he, have Twitter and then also interested in crypto as demonstrated, the fact that these two, social network and also crypto, merged together seems to be in line with what I was describing just now. Like in the social, vector, there might be innovations using cryptocurrency.
Yeah, and in a sense, the strategy he proposed makes sense. So he said we need to take Twitter off the public market so that we don't have these external dependencies where Twitter may want to take some non-conventional, non-consensus moves, which if you do it as a public company, you have to look at how the market price of the stock of Twitter would go. So removing those external interferences, then you can try to focus on innovation that will be a long-term innovation. On the short term, if it was maybe loses money, less advertising, something less about the company, but in the long term creates a better product. And that's, I think, what he was trying to do there. In a sense, this is similar to our strategy for enclosed network. So we have the enclosed network right now to